This screencast offers a brief overview of SELweb reports. The SELweb system creates four different domain scores for SELweb EE. One for emotion recognition, one for social perspective taking, one for social problem solving, and one for self-control. In addition, it creates a composite score that reflects children's competency across these four different areas. SELweb LE is similar, but the emotion recognition and social perspective taking modules are highly correlated, so we've created a single composite out of those two scores that reflects children's understanding of others' emotions and beliefs. When you're done assessing students, notify the Excel Labs team and we'll create your reports. Within 2 weeks, we'll transmit to you an interactive report that includes score summaries at the district, school, grade level within school, classroom, and student levels. What you see here is a landing page of the district view. In this school district, there are 3 schools. Each row is a school. Each column is one of the competency areas SELweb is designed to assess. Now, each of the scores is scaled so that the mean is 100 and the standard deviation is 15. That's compared to a nationally representative sample of same age peers. So what this score of 101 means right here is that the children in Jefferson Elementary School scored slightly above average for their age mates around the country in their ability to recognize others' emotions. Now, this provides a global overview, but you might want to look at some other reports to get a more differentiated picture of student performance. At each level of aggregation, for example, you can look at summary plots. Here's a summary plot for the district. This plot shows the percentage of students that scored well above average, in the average range, a little below average, and well below average across the different competency areas SELweb is designed to assess. This bar is emotion recognition, this bar reflects social perspective taking, this bar reflects social problem solving, and this bar reflects self-control. This bar reflects the overall competency score. You may want to drill down to a more granular level though, so let's take a look at how things looked at Lincoln Elementary School. Now, this is a table that was similar to the one on the landing page, but now each line is a teacher. This is a school with mixed grade classrooms, so each line is a teacher and a grade. So Ms. Austin's first graders, Ms. Austin's second graders, so on. And you can see a summary plot for the whole school, a summary plot for kindergarten, for first grade, and you can also drill down to the classroom level and see a summary plot for, let's say, Ms. Hayworth's class. Now, this is the same kind of summary plot we looked at for the district, but this time we're looking at just the 26 students in Ms. Hayworth's class. And here you can see, again, the relative strengths and the relative needs of this group of students, where 50% of students are in the average range or above on social problem solving, but 50% are a little below or well below average, compared to 69% of students who are a little or well above average on emotion recognition. There's still students who need work, but in terms of relative strengths, again, emotion recognition is a relative strength for this group, and social problem solving is a relative challenge. Now, you can also look at student level data, so we can drill down and see in Ms. Hayworth's class a roster of her students. We can sort this by students, and we can look at a plot of the individual students. So let's take a look at this student. And now we see each of the competency areas and the overall score. The dot is the score they achieved, and this is the confidence interval around that dot. And that reflects the 85% likelihood that the student's true ability levels lie within the upper and lower bound. So you can see for this student, emotion recognition was a relative weakness, and perspective taking and problem solving were relative strengths. Let's imagine after a period of instruction in the spring, you were to reassess. You can then look at change over time. So these change over time plots show time 1 and time 2 in terms of overall score, emotion recognition, social perspective taking, social problem solving, and self-control. And if we look at this class, remember 50% of students were in the average range or above in problem solving in the fall. In the spring, 70% of students are in the average range or above. So things are really moving in the right direction in that domain. And in fact, if you look across all of the domains SELweb is designed to assess, these students made substantial progress. We can see this is the fall performance, and we can look at change over time. So this student scored an average of 84 in the fall and an average of 98 in the spring overall. And the confidence interval doesn't really overlap. So this is really a very substantial improvement. And we can see that's largely driven by improvement in social problem solving, performance on the social problem solving module. But we also see improvement in social perspective taking, holding steady on self-control, and a similar score on emotion recognition from fall to spring. I hope this has been helpful as you consider how to review and understand your data reports.